Oh yeah. But I went back the next day, ran directly towards the wave pool, and slammed my face into I ran was sprinting at one of the biggest waves that came through. I screamed, "Give it!" at the top of my lungs and smacked my face into it. Wanted to go home because I smacked my face into the water.
That's a good story.
Are they literally just playing Punch Out?
Yep.
Wow, he really punched him out.
There's a level that is like entirely Nintendo themed stuff, and it's really cool.
Isn't it technically all Nintendo themed stuff? Because it is a Nintendo
kind
game?
of, but no, there's one that's like all Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon references.
Oh, okay.
It's very cool.
Hand me that unique peanut crunch candy.
The Denver Peanuts?
Oh, my shoulder. My shoulder's so sore.
Oh, sure. You just don't want to hand the peanuts over.
Sore. It's sore as the Denver Peanut.
Sora, don't go into the light. Oh, wrong one.
No, little boy, don't go into the German kid. The German kid. No, little German boy, don't go into the weed cave.
Don't go to the German kid.
Oh my gosh. This cave is full of blunt and smoking.
Blunt and smoking. Do you have any good water park stories, Leo?
I've only been once, and there was nothing special that happened.
Well, I've got a water park story.
I couldn't go on the big water slide, so.
He was too big. They said you cannot go on this.
No, you're too powerful.
You will build up so much speed that you will shatter the earth.
They were like, listen, whales belong at the beach, not the water park.
Wow, he really just compared whales to himself.
Do you want to play this one, Ben, or
Egalitarian? I don't know who played the last one.
Me. So I was gonna pass it off to you. Then when you die, that'll pass on to Leo and back to me. And
that's fine. I'm really, really bad at anything that requires me to think super, super fast. Especially right now because I'm very tired.
Yeah, we stayed up really late.
Locking
in. I'll go ahead and tell my water park story.
Yeah, okay.
And so what happened was, what do you think of that 2 kilobyte image?
That's great. I think that Gianardo Gavinti drew that.
But anyway, so I was at a water park. I was at a water park.
What do you think Moda's marital status is?
Marital status?
Yeah. Divorced with
peeled.
4 kids. Peeled?
Yeah.
Ah! Run the children over. You're divorced with 4 kids. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay. Kill them. Okay.
Kill.
I think she's like an ice cream delivery person. I'm not sure.
She's dressed immodestly. This is disgusting.
The police see that and just decide to hit her.
The police are coming because you're dressed immodestly.
Watch this cutscene real quick, right?
Yeah.
So like police are after them, so she's like, okay, pushes a button.
Surprise elephant!
Literally. But it gets better. Another cop car. Pushes the button. Pig.
Surprise pig.
Soccer pig. It's Ronaldo.
Pigoldo!
But now there's 2 cop cars.
So watch this. Immodestly.
Watch. It's my favorite. Oh. Watch this.
Oh, wow.
Look who comes out.
Monkey.
It's an NFT.
I love the. Why does it look like most of this was done in MS Paint?
It probably was, but I love.
That is awful. This is atrocious.
It's from the point of view of the monkey, and it's awesome. It's so cool. Brush teeth.
Shiny.
Anyway, my water park story. So I was at a water park. It's indoor, and there's like a thing they do where they'll leave the surface of the floor rough, so that you can your feet or shoes can grip it, right?
Yeah.
So it was almost like a not a popcorn ceiling, but like the one in here where it's like kind of pokey,
I gotta focus really hard because my brain doesn't work. Oh, I'm so bad at this.
But yeah, it's that kind of texture. It's just it's like sandpaper almost. And so
I literally hit him with the water. It probably had
you
to
gotta
stay
hold
on there for. What am I doing? What's going on? Okay. I don't like this game.
But anyway, so
I can't focus on the talking.
Get my water.
No.
No.
I don't have the water.
No. Leo, I know you're great at this one.
Here, wait, you can pop it. There we go. So, I'll take this time to tell the story. So, it was a birthday party and was up there and running around in like the little playground water park area, and whoever the mom was said, hey, come get cake. And so
Time to get
I'm getting cake. It's ready. And so I said, okay. And as I was running back there, I slipped and fell down an entire flight of water park stairs. It's like boom, 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 and just hit the floor like on my back. And everyone except the lifeguard rushed over and was like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" I'm like,
You weren't in the water, not his
I don't-
jurisdiction.
well, he just kind of stared like, all right, no, he's getting up, he's fine. And so I hobble over and sit down for cake, and I put my towel on, and I look at the towel, and it's got a little red stain on it. I cut my back open. But also, I forgot to mention, when I was laying on the ground, it was like just boo, boo, boo down the stairs, laying on the ground. There, the song that was playing really loud over the speakers was, "It's gonna be the best day of my life." And then
I used to love that song.
I got super, like, really mad because my little brother I was supposed to be watching had run off somewhere. And I was just so mad. I was like, I gotta find him. Where is he? And the whole time, the song Happy was playing. I was like, I'm going to kill someone. On pause, right here.
I saw a story from one of those, like, inflatable parks.
It's
Wrong button, yeah. For, inflatables?
Yeah, like the inflatable parks, you know what I mean?
Inflatable what?
Like the places you go in there and they just have all the inflatable slides and like.
Oh yeah, there used to be one of those in the mall.
Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. But yeah, there was a one of those slides literally titled "Head First," and so obviously I went head first. Well, the reason it was called head first is because you weren't allowed to go on it head first. They got mad at you for going down it head first, and I was like. I get to the top of this. I'm like, okay, so obviously, like the way to maximize the fun on this is not to go down feet first; it's to go down head first. So I went upside down. I went down. I hear a whistle blow. I get pointed at. The dude's like, head first. Like he wasn't like, hey buddy, don't do that. He was like screaming it. I'm like an 8-year-old child.
No, yeah, like that's the thing. When you're a kid, if an adult, if you don't have like,
I was.
if you don't have a family that regularly yells at you, like that's not custom.
Well, I got yelled at all the time as a kid. I still hated it.
Well, I mean, like if you're not used to that for a kid that's like
That was
me, like my parents did not yell at me because that's just not how it went in our family. It was very like quiet, in person, like, hey, don't do that. But so when an adult or something was like really rude or like, hey, I did not take it well at all. I either cried or was like, okay, I no longer like this person.
Oh shoot.
Bonehead. Like, I remember I took swim lessons at our pool. That pool sucked, by the way. They tore it down and built a new one over it. But there was this guy who we'll call... I'll just censor his name. The guy's name is... And, I took swim lessons with him, or from him. He was, like, teaching me how to swim. He's probably, like, a college student or something.
Ooh.
But anyway... I didn't know how to swim when I was, like, really young. Like, I had a fear of the water, and I just couldn't. I know how to swim now.
Good for you.
That seems really obnoxious.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't know how to swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like, you should.
No, like, I would take a life jacket to, like, the 5-foot section. I was also a very short child.
Yeah, you were tiny.
I
like,
was
honestly,
teeny tiny.
Like honestly, being completely honest, I could have like if I could go back in time and see you as a child, I would like pick him up and throw him. And like, as he impacted the wall, I would be filming it and posting it to Vine.
But anyway,
On
what
my space
story was I
page, it's gonna
telling?
be a picture of you dying.
What story was I telling? I don't remember.
Something swimming lessons.
Oh, yeah. So I took swimming lessons, whatever. He was a nice enough dude. And then I come back to that pool the next summer. And I go into the deep end with my friend who actually can swim. And I'm wearing a life jacket because I can't. And so I'm just swimming around, and I see that lifeguard, and I'm like, oh, there he is. So I'm like, oh.
There's the guy.
Well, there I swam over. He's like, hey.
And he shot you. He just like pulled out a gun. And just...
He may as well have, because he without like even turning his head very much, he looks over my direction. Says, no. He says no life vests in the deep end. Like he didn't even address it. He was just like, no, yeah, no life jackets. Screw you. And I was like, wow, I can't stand you anymore.
I don't like you anymore.
Why is she stomping on that little yellow one?
Wouldn't you stop on a little yellow man? if you saw one.
If the chance were to arise.